Hello, bestie. It's Sukoko, your divine oracle. How are you? I hope you're doing well. If you heard me stumble right there, I was just making sure everything was like connected and on. And there's a message coming through. Before I even start with the tarot cards, I did a cut and a shuffle, and the Queen of Pentacles showed up on the bottom of the deck. And I've been really tuned into some messages. But before we begin, let us call in the angels, the deities, the light, all that call upon us to be our highest selves in the light. All right. But the message that was coming through before this reading even started is one of reception and the way you receive, and especially the way you receive money. There is a shift happening, there's a change occurring, and there's a nurturing happening within your financial situation. I had a quick vision of somebody almost like, it's like ask and you will receive. I really have just been picking up this energy of maybe in the past, you were somebody who like hardened your heart. I'm hearing stoicism, the principle of like, if you can change it, and if you can't, like, let it go. But there's an energy here of like almost being misled with that. And what I mean by that is the message, and this is the resonance. So like, this is how you're going to know this reading is for you, is I just feel as if you've gone through like difficult situations with not necessarily getting like what you want, or you see other people getting things and you're in a state of lack. I just am really tuned into this energy where it just feels as if like everybody else is progressing and you could have been at a standstill, or even feeling as if you're going backwards. And what you did was you resigned yourself to almost like cut off the feeling where you're like, oh, I don't like, this is the resonance I'm feeling. You were a person, you even still could be, you're undergoing a transformation with this, but the through line here is you almost would be like, what's the point in wanting something if I know I'm never going to get it? And so you would like resign yourself to not even feel desire because you're like, well, there's no way I'm going to get it. And that is the emotion that's coming through so strongly. So either you're going through a transformation period right now where that's all shifting, or it's shifting for you. It's literally like, I just see God's hands turning your life upside down, and it's like wealth is raining down from you. The Queen of Pentacles invites us to receive. She invites us to turn our situation around by almost like turning inward, but being able to transform the little into a lot. The Queen of Pentacles is the embodiment of the phrase of like, give a divine feminine a house and she'll turn it into a home. Give a divine feminine something and she will expand it, and it is a transformation happening. So wherever you fall on the masculine feminine spectrum, this is a message for everybody. The divine feminine lives within all of us, and in some of us more so. Hello. But I'm just saying, the divine feminine is the practice of receiving. Think of it like this, the flower and the bee. The flower turns inward, goes into her world, and when she is ready, she blooms, sharing her inner magic with the world. The bumblebee, on the other hand, must go out into the world, must work, and finds the flower in order to get the pollen to make the honey. But that's the divine masculine aspect of going out there and doing the work, where the divine feminine, she blooms. It is within her own magic. And you're blooming within your own magic right now. I'm going to pull an animal card because I do feel an animal spirit really wanting to come forward and share their message with us. So let me just do a quick shuffle of that. But yeah, I'm really feeling big shifts and changes, and this is coming in regards to receiving and reception. Okay, I think that's the one. How crazy. We're speaking of honeybees, and we get the honeybee card. Confirmation, if I had arm hair, I'm getting goosebumps. They're just, okay. Ooh, we getting goosebumps. The honeybee. Right as we're speaking of it, I knew I wanted to pull up animal spirit card, and the honeybee comes out right when I'm really feeling and channeling the honeybee. All right. So with that, let's jump in. I'm going to cut the cards 3 times just because I feel as if I'm picking up your energy, you're being weighed down, and I just feel energy vampire. There could be energy vampire, spiritual attack. It just feels as if there are oppositional forces, and you may not be aware of them. So I'm going to cut the deck 3 times to break any karmic curses that are on you. Right there, we're getting the 7 of Cups, which is representing like having options or something's coming in, but there's good and bad. So with things you've been receiving, there's always been an energy of good and bad. And also, I do want to say, with this change in the way you receive, right before I started this reading, I dropped my little rose quartz heart. And I want you to pay attention to, just in your day-to-day life, like you know when you're like walking around or you try to grab a fork and it falls on the ground? Pay attention to what is falling on the ground, because spiritually speaking, those are messages either from the angels or ancestors, from loved ones, letting us know that something is coming in. So when it falls on the ground, it just is something to be like, usually what I feel, if you drop food, it's your ancestors letting you know you really need to take care of the way you eat, or like your health, in a way to be more cognizant and aware of your food, or feed yourself, really. If you're dropping like a knife or a fork, it could mean like an unexpected visitor is coming. And because, I don't know if this message is for you or me, who knows, the rose quartz heart, which really, it's about being in tune with your emotions, but also to attract as much love as possible. There could be somebody coming in from the unknown, unexpected, because when you're dropping something, that is something unexpected coming into your life. There could be love coming in as you are changing the way you receive love. And even with the analogy of the flower and the bees, Queen of Wands coming into your power. You're making a choice. You are making the choice to bloom, to come into your power. What I'm seeing is, what I'm hearing is, it's like in spite of your circumstances, you are choosing to feel good. You are choosing to feel wealthy in spite of what others may see and may say. And you may hear them, or almost like you can really pick up on the negative intention of those in your circle, in your power, in your periphery. You can pick it up, you can pick up on it, but you don't have to receive it, right? Like, if somebody puts poison in your cup and tells you it's honey, you don't have to drink it. Like, no, you take a sip, girl. That's on you. There is an energy here, yeah. So there's some brand new energy. We're getting the Empress and the Page of Wands. Look at the space behind me. This is the Garden of the Goddess, the Temple of the Goddess. We are cultivating the Empress energy here. Wheat sprouts at her feet. And fun fact I just learned is that apparently flower girls in traditional weddings would carry bushels of wheat. So I guess it was called like flour, Flour, instead of flower, like flour. But it represents bountiful harvest, progeny, having lots of babies. The wheat and the harvest, like that is something that I like seeing it here, the golden harvest. There's something either, and it's really funny because there's something you're cultivating that is growing and creating abundance, but also there's divine blessing raining money from the sky, which I'm seeing. So, and with it comes new opportunities, and I think the message is coming through to not be so like wary of blessings. Like, I feel as if there could be, for some of you, this is a very specific, so this part of the message is not for everybody. This is only for those who want to receive it. If you're looking for a partner, if you're looking for somebody, if you want to be in a relationship, there's an energy here of somebody coming into your life, and let this be a confirmation. It's almost as if they're checking off all the boxes and they're too perfect, and Spirit wants you to know to trust it. It's too good to be true because you are powerfully and magnetically charged to receive right now. What I'm hearing is, in the past, you minimized yourself. Say like you're in the talking period. This is very, very specific. If you were in like the talking period in a relationship, you would like, how like, oh no, I shared too much? That's what I'm hearing. That'd be a message coming in your head where you'd be like, okay, I'm talking to this person, we're really, really vibing, and I share something that makes the conversation real. Where it's like, oh, I love going to the aquarium. We should go I go every Friday. Do you want to come with me? And that switch of like, oh, there's something, it went from fantasy to reality, and it scared the other person, and they got, like, it scared them off. That has been divine protection, and just know that you need to lean into that. You're not being too much. You're scaring away the birds. You know what I mean? Like, let them scatter, let them fly. They were never the one. They were never going to be the one. The one that is going to come in and, like, love you so genuinely and see you so truly and be in awe and amazement and want to, like, stick through it and just, like, ride or die for you. They're going to see all of that and just be more enamored and more in love with you. That's what I'm hearing. But, all right. Let's jump right in. I'm going to do a quick... I think I'm hearing 3 cards. 3 cards right now. We'll see how many more need to come out. If I need to... Yeah, 3. They came out perfect. Okay. What is coming through right now is you are in a resting period. Because it's like I think it's like the analogy of the bee and the flower. Being in your divine feminine right now, you are cultivating, and you need to be standing in your truth and what it is you want. Be very discerning. And what I'm even hearing is, like, you could have a vision of what it is you want, and you pull it in, and when it's right in front of you, you realize, I don't want this. Get it away from me. And that's perfectly fine too. Don't feel as if you're obligated to stay with what your first choice is or what you felt you wanted. You're in a place right now where you are getting your justice. And it is a time for you to be very passionate. Pardon me, confirmation verb. To be very passionate and to be very, I should have let that fall. To be very passionate and, like, fiery in your emotion. Like, let your heart guide you. I really say all the time, let the compass of your heart guide you. There's an elevation happening here. It is a change in position, a change in status and stature. And this is happening in your day-to-day life. It's happening internally, where the more you allow yourself to receive, the more you're going to be in a place of receiving, like reception. I keep hearing reception. Maybe for some of you that could, you know what I mean, like wedding reception, but it just feels as if, like, it feels as if there's, like, people in waiting for you. The magic that you are, the magic that you hold, there's something about that. And the moon, there's magic. There's magic. The moon represents magic and the unseen world. So you have been, I guess, like, I don't want to say trapped, but, like, locked in the unseen. There's something about you right now where you're not, you're being kept in the moonlight. Like, you're being hidden in the shadows because it's like you're too precious to just be given away, or the life that you really, really want. It's like that you've really been cultivating, that you've really been wanting to attract. It's like being prepared for you. The world is not ready for you yet because you are not ready for you yet. You still see yourself as something small, but it's like you don't even realize the actual magic you hold and how far you're going to go. You're in the process of that right now. So again, we're getting, okay, with the 3 of Pentacles and then the 7 of Wands, there's an elevation happening. And I was getting a message of Pandora's box, but I feel as if too many of us feel like we relate the story as almost like negatively, but here's the truth of it. Like, there's, like, what I'm feeling with this, like, there's many meanings for the story of Pandora's box, but what I'm really feeling is, you know, like, all the evils of the world were placed in Pandora's box. And when she opened it, they all escaped and wreaked havoc in the world. But what was left in the box was hope. The energy that I'm feeling is when you open the box, those troubles, it's like your life is elevating to a new level. And the troubles that come with it are just part of the territory. It's not that, like, it doesn't get easier, you just become better. That's something you need to know. You become better at handling the problem, at managing the busy work or whatever that is. The problems that come, you're almost grateful to have them because they are so much better than, like, when you were in a very, I'm hearing poverty, but it's like it's just poverty of the soul or actual physical poverty. But, like, the problems you had, the problems you're getting that are coming in are good ones to have. It'll be like, oh, should I take the Aston Martin or should I take the Mercedes Benz? Or, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be like in a situation. Sorry if I don't know if those cars are anything. I don't really know cars. But like, you know what I mean? Where it's like, should I wear the Gucci or the Prada? Like, why not both? That's gonna be your issue of like, oh wait, I have so many options. I can just do whatever I want. Like, they're going to be beautiful problems to have of like, like I have too many. I'm just seeing this vision. This is like you're at the mall and you're like shopping and you're like, oh my gosh, I still want to go to all these stores, but I have too many bags. They're so heavy. Like, that's going to be your problems. But it is all about you being discerning and getting the bird's eye view. There's a little bird up here right above the Queen of Swords. And there's a lot of queen energy. And the way that I interpret the queens in tarot is the queen is like, when you go to visit the queen, you bring a gift. The queen is about receiving, about being in your own power, in your own light, and being in your own magic in your own world. The queen has soldiers that, do the bidding. The queen has people that do the things for her. And not only that, people are willing to, bow in front of her and bring her flowers, whatever she needs. They are, they throw themselves to do her bidding. They throw themselves to make her smile. Versus the king. I mean, the king has the same energy, but the king is like a conqueror and he goes out and he does it. Versus the queen is like, I want this. And literally it's like people will bend over backwards to deliver it to her. And that's the energy that you're cultivating here right now. But what you really just need to be aware of is, okay, and this is very interesting. We're getting the number 4 and the number 7 has been a recurring theme in a lot of readings I've been doing recently, and they're showing up again. And that feels very important. The number 4 and the number 7. So they could be timers of 4 days, 7 days, 4 weeks, 7 weeks, 4 months, 7 months. 4 years. I don't think 7 years, but you know what I mean? There's something cyclical about years where it could be from where you start now in 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. And then in like 4 years, it is an expansion happening or something around the things you're dealing with right now. There's going to be another turning of the wheel of fortune, turning of the wheel of fortune coming through. So those are the messages I'm really feeling. The cards, I feel, really are they're feeling a little bit sticky because I don't think I'm meant to know too much more. The messages have been delivered. So I want you to take this, run with it, be in your reception, in your receiving energy, allow yourself to dream big. And not only that, I really want you to embrace the power of now, or the value of saying no, of like, if you receive something and it doesn't sit right with you and you're like, you know what, I did want it, I don't want it now, I don't want it anymore, and just speak that and allow the next thing to come in, because you're not asking too much, you are not being too demanding, you're just, you got particular tastes and it is what it is. I thought I wanted it, but I guess I didn't. Send it back. With that being said, let us thank all the deities of the light for being here. I want to say thank you so much, Bestie, for being here. Until next time, bye. Mwah, 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 mwah.